little bit of some moments where we need some help from the audience members. First of all, we need somebody to be playing one of the fairies when we go into the magical forest. That fairy's name is Cobweb. And we have a volunteer right here. Raise your hand. A big round of applause. So you see a moment in the play where they're coming up off, and like, why is an audience member coming up on stage? There's also a moment in the play where one of our characters, his name's Puck, is telling Oberon that the morning's coming. And he says, my fairy Lord, behold and mark, I do hear the morning lark. What's a morning lark? That's a bird singing. We need somebody right about over here where that morning lark would be to play the little bird whistle. Do we have a volunteer? Yes? All right. And then we've got one other piece, and did you notice that your chair here has a, it does, you have to do something. What do you have to do?
The person sitting here will hold out a dagger for an actor.
Okay, let's practice that. Can you hold out a dagger for an actor?
Yes.
Can you hold that out? Okay, all right. There we go. Again, thank you so much for joining us. This is about a little over a 2-hour show, 2 hours and 20 minutes or so. We will have a 15-minute intermission. And also, if for any point in time you need to, depending on where you're sitting, if you need to leave, the door to the back is also open. Sometimes our theater's upside down. You don't want to walk across the front to get in. You're welcome to go out that way and re-enter as you need. And the other thing, I'm reminding myself and perhaps inviting you to join me in letting your cell phone know, now's not a good time. And again, thank you so much, and enjoy the journey. Come on in, your time is perfect. Yeah, yay!
Flat tire.
Yes, I did just flat tire you.
Bewitching the bosom of my child. Thou Lysander, given her right and interchanged love tokens with my child, with cunning as thou wilt change my daughter's heart, turning her obedience, which is due to me, to stubborn harshness, and my gracious too. Be it so that she will not hear before your grace consent to marry with Demetrius. I beg the ancient privilege of Athens. As she is mine, I may dispose of her, which shall either be to this gentleman, or to her death, according to our law, immediately provided in that case.
What say you, Hermia? Be advised, fair maid. To you, your father should be as a god, one who composed your beauties, yea, and one to whom you are but as a form in wax, by him imprinted, and within his power to leave the figure or disfigure it. Demetrius is a worthy gentleman.
Oh, is Lysander.
In himself he is, but in this kind, one of your father's voice, the other must be held worthier.
I would my father look at, but with my eyes.
Rather, your eyes must with his judgment look.
Do entreat your grace to pardon me. I know not by what power I made bold, nor how it may concern my modesty in such a presence here to plead my thoughts. But I beseech your grace that I may know the worst that may befall me in this case if I refuse to wed Demetrius.
Either to die the death or abjure forever from the society of men. Therefore, fair Hermia, question your desires. Know of your youth, examine well your blood, whether if you yield not to your father's choice, you can endure the livery of a nun, chanting faint hymns to the cold, fruitless moon.
So will I grow, so live, so die, my lord, ere I will my virgin patent up unto his lordship, whose unwished yoke my soul consents not to give sovereignty.
Take time to pause, and by the next new moon, the sealing day, which my love and thee, for everlasting bond of fellowship, upon that day, either prepare to die for disobedience to your father's will, or to wed Demetrius as he would, or on Diana's altar protest for eye austerity and single life.
Relent, sweet Hermia, and Lysander, yield thy grace, Helen, to my certain rights.
You have her father's love, Demetrius. Let me have Hermia's, or do you marry him?
Scornful Lysander! Truth, he hath my love, and what is mine, my love shall render him.
I am my lord as well derived as he, as well possessed. My love is more than his. Demetrius, I'll vouch it to his head, made love with Meter's daughter Helena, and won her soul. And she, sweet lady, dotes, devoutly dotes in idolatry upon this spotted and inconstant man.
I must confess I have heard so much, and with Demetrius thought to have spoke thereof. But being overfull of self-affairs, my mind did lose it. But Demetrius, come, and come, Aegis, you shall go with me, for I have some private schooling for you both. As for you, Hermia, look you on yourself to fit your fancies to your father's will. Whether if you yield not to your father's choice, the law of Athens yields you up to death or to a vow of single life. Come, Hippolyta. What is here, my love?
With duty and desire, we follow you.
Now, my love, why is your cheek so pale? How chance the roses there do fade so fast?
Be like for want of rain, which I could well redeem them from the tempest of my eyes.
I buy my life for aught that I could ever hear, could ever read my tale of course or history. The course of true love never did run smooth, but either it was different in blood,
Oh, cross, too high to be enthralled, too low.
or else misgraft in respective years.
Oh, spite, too aged, too old to be engaged, too young.
Or else it stood upon the choice of friends.
Oh, hell, to choose love by another's eyes.
Or if there were a sympathy of choice, war, death, or sickness did lay siege to it, making it momentaneous, sound, swift as a shadow, short as any dream, brief as the lightning in the collied night. So quick, bright things come to confusion.
If then true lovers have been ever crossed, then let us teach our trial patience, because it is a customary cross.
A good persuasion. Therefore hear me, Hermia. I have a widow aunt. From Athens is her house remote 7 leagues, and she respects me as her only son. If thou lovest me, wilt thou marry me there? And To that place the sharp Athenian law cannot pursue us. If thou lovest me, still forth thy father's house tomorrow night, and there in the wood will I stay for thee.
My good Lysander, I swear to thee, by Cupid's strongest bow, by his best arrow with the golden head, by the simplicity of Venus's doves, by that which knitteth souls and prospers loves, by all the vows that ever men have broke, in number more than ever women spoke, in that same place thou hast appointed me, tomorrow truly will I meet with thee.
Keep promise, love. And look, here comes Helena.
Godspeed for Helena with her way.
Call you me fair?
That fair again unsang. Demetrius loves your fair. Oh, happy fair. Sickness is catching. Oh, were favor so yours when I catch fair Hermia ere I go. My lips should catch your voice, my eye your eye. My tongue should catch your tongue's sweet melody. Oh, teach me how you look and with what art you sway the motion of Demetrius's heart.
I frown upon him, yet he loves me still.
Oh, that your frown you teach my smile such skill.
I give him curses, yet he gives me love.
Oh, that my prayers could such affection move.
The more I hate, the more he troubles me.
The more I love, the more he hateth me.
His folly, Helena, is no fault of mine.
None but your beauty, would that fault were mine.
Take comfort. He no more shall see my face. Lysander and myself will fly this place.
Helen, to you our minds we will unfold tomorrow night when Phoebe doth behold her silver visage and watery glass, decking liquid pearl the bladed grass. Through Athens' gates have we devised to steal a time the lovers' flight stop still conceal.
And in the wood where often you and I, upon faint primrose beds, were wont to lie, emptying our bosoms of their counsel sweet, there my Lysander and myself shall meet, and thence from Athens turn away our eyes to seek new friends and stranger companies. Farewell, sweet playfellow, pray thou for us, and good luck grant thee thy Demetrius. Keep word, Lysander, you must starve our sight, from lovers' food tomorrow deep midnight.
Farewell, my love. Helen, I do. As you on him, Demetrius Dermot.
How happy some or other some can be. Through Athens I am thought as fair as she. But what of that? Demetrius thinks not so. He will not know what all but he do know. And as he errs, doting on Hermia's eyes, so I admiring of his qualities. Love looks not with the eyes, but with the mind, and is therefore winged Cupid painted blind, nor hath love's mind of any judgment's taste, wings and no eyes, figure unheeded haste. For ere Demetrius looked on Hermia's eye, he hailed down oaths that he was only mine, and when this hail some heat from Hermia felt, so he dissolved, and showers of oaths did melt. I will go tell him of fair Hermia's flight. Then to the woods will he tomorrow night pursue her. And for this intelligence, if I have thanks, it is dear expense. For herein mean I to enrich my pain, to have the sight thither and back again.
Is all our company here? You are best to call them generally, man by man, according to the script. Here is the scroll of every man's name which is thought fit through all of Athens to play in our interlude before the Duke and Duchess on his wedding day night. First, good Peter Heights, say what the play treats on, and so grow to a point. Mary, our playlist, the most lamentable comedy and the most cruel death of Pyramus and Thisbe.
A very good piece of work, I assure you. And a merry. Call for actors by the scroll. Masters, spread yourselves.
Answer as I call you. Nick Bottom, the weaver.
Name what part I form to see.
You, Nick Bottom, are set down for Pyramus.
Yes. Yes. What is Pyramus? A lover. A tyrant.
It is a lover who kills himself most downward for love.
And ask some tears in the true performing of it. If I do it, let the audience look to their eyes and say, I will move storms. I will condole some. Yet, for the rest, my chief humor is for a tyrant. I can play Achilles rarely. Raging rocks, a shivering shocks, shall break the locks of prison gates, and finish its car. So shine from far, and make and mar the foolish fates. This was lofty. Now name the rest of our players, for this is Achilles' vein, a tyrant's vein, a lover's more condoling.
Francis Flute, the bellsman.
Here, Peter Quince.
Flute, you must take Thisbe on you.
What is Thisbe? A wandering knight?
It is the lady that Pyramus must love.
Nay, Faith, let me not play a woman. I have a beard coming.
That is all one, for you shall play in a mask, and you may speak as small as you will.
And let me play Thisbe too. I will hide my face, and I will speak in a monstrous little voice. Thisbe, I am Pyramus, my dear, Thisbe, No.
You must play Pyramus, and Flute, you Thisbe.
Well, proceed.
Robin Starveling, the tailor.
Here, Peter Quinn.
Starveling, you must play Thisbe's mother. Tom Snout, the tinker.
Here, Peter Quince.
You, Pyramus's father. Myself, Thisbe's father. Snug the joiner, the lion's part, and I hope here to play fitted.
Well, have you the lines part written? Pray you, if indeed, give it to me, for I'm slow of study.
You may do it et simpor, for it is nothing but roaring.
And let me play the line too. I roar! So I put any man's heart good to hear me. I roar! So the Duke was saying, let him roar again. Let him roar.
And you shall do it too terribly that you fright the Dutchess and ladies that they would shriek. And that were enough to hang us all.
Thou would hang us, every mother's son. I grant you, friends, if you should fright the ladies out of her wits, they have no more discretion but to hang us. I will aggravate my voice. I will roar you as gently as any sucking dove. I will roar you into any nightingale.
You can play no part but Pyramus. For Pyramus is a sweet-faced man, a lovely man, as one shall see in a summer's day, most gentlemanly man. That's why you must needs play Pyramus.
Well, I will undertake it. What beard were best to hide?
Why, what you will.
I will discharge it in your strawberry, in your orange tongue, in your purple ingrain beard, your French crown color beard, your perfect yellow.
Some of your French crowns have no hair at all, and then you play bareface. But, masters, here are your roles, and I am to request you, to entreat you, and to desire you to come to by tomorrow night and meet me at the palace room. A mile without the town, by moonlight, there will we rehearse. For if we meet in the city, we shall be dogged by company our devices know. In the meantime, I will draw up a bill of properties such as our player wants. I pray you, fail me not.
And there we will rehearse, most obscenely, courageously. Take pains. Be perfect. Adieu.
At the Duke's Oak we meet.
Enough. Hold or cut both hands. How now, spirit? Whither wander? Over hill, over dale, through bush, through briar, over park, over pale, through flood, through fire. I do wander everywhere, swifter than the moon's sphere, and I serve the fairy queen. To do her orbs upon the green, I must go see some dewdrops here, and hang a pearl in every cowslip here. Farewell, thou mob of spirits, I'll be gone. Our queen and all our elves come here anon.
The king doth keep his revels here tonight. Take heed the queen come not within his sight, for Oberon is passing fell and wrath, because that she, as her attendant, hath a lovely boy, stolen from an Indian king. She never had so sweet a changeling. But jealous Oberon would have the child, knighted his train to trace the forest wild, but she, perforce, withholds the loved boy, crowns him with flowers, and makes him all her joy.
Either I mistake your shape and making quiet, or else you're that shrewd and knavish sprite, call it rather good fellow. Are not you he who frights the maidens of the villagery, and sometime make the drink to bear no harm, mislead night wanderers, laughing at their harm, those that goblin call you, and sweet pug you do their work, and they shall have good luck. Are not you he?
You speakest aright. I am that very wanderer of the night. I jest to Oberon, and make him smile. The room there, here comes Oberon.
And here, my mistress, would that you were gone.
Ill met by moonlight, Count Titania.
What? Jealous? Oberon? Fairies, step hence. I have forsworn his bed and company.
Tarry, Rashford. Am I not thy lord?
Then I must be thy lady. But I know the bouncing Amazon, your busketed mistress, and your warrior love. To Theseus must be wedded, and you come to give their bed joy and prosperity.
How canst thou thus reject Titania? Glance at my credit with Apollo, knowing I know thy love to Theseus.
These are the forgeries of jealousy. But with thy brawls thou hast disturbed our sport. Therefore the winds piping to us in vain, as in revenge of sucking us from the sea. Contagious frogs which falling in the land have every puffing river made so proud that they have overborne their continents. The ox have therefore stretched his yoke in vain. The plowman lost his sweat, and the green corn hath rotted ere his youth attained a beard. The food stands empty in the drowned field. The human mortals want their winter here. No night is now with him or carol blessed. Therefore the moon, the governess of floods, pale in her anger, washes all the air that rheumatic diseases do abound, and throughout this distemperature we see the seasons alter. Hoary-headed frosts, far in the fresh lap of the crimson rose, is as in mockery set. The spring, the summer, the childing autumn, angry I there in Greece now knows not, which is which. And the same progenies of evils comes from our debate, from our dissension. We are their parents and originals.
Do you amend it then? It lies in you. Why should Titania cross her Oberon? I do but beg a little changeling boy to be my infant.
Set your heart at rest. The fairy land buys not the child of me. His mother was a votaress of my order. And in this vice Indian air by night, full often hath she gossiped by my side, and sat with me on Neptune's yellow sands, marking the embarked traders on the flood, when we have laughed to see them, the sails conceive, and grow big-bellied with the wonted winds, which she was pretty in with swimming gait. Following her wing, then rich with my own squire, would imitate and sail upon the land, to fetch me trifles, and return again, as from a voyage rich with merchandise, but she, being mortal, of that boy did die. And for her sake do I rear up her boy, and for her sake I will not part with him.
How long within this wood intend you stay?
Perchance till after Theseus' wedding day, if you will patiently dance in our round, and see our moonlight revels. Go with us, if not, shun me, I will spare your haunts.
Give me that boy and I'll go with thee.
Not for thy fairy kingdom, fairies away, you shall chide downright if I longer stay.
Well, go thy way. Thou shalt not from this grove until I torture thee for this injury. Gentle luck, come hither. Fetch me that flower, the herb I threw with thee once. The juice of it on sleeping islands laid will make a man or woman madly dote upon the next live creature that it sees. Fetch me this herb, and be thou here to ere Leviathan can swim the lake.
I'll put a girdle round about the earth in 40 minutes.
Having once this juice, I'll watch Titania when she's asleep, and drop the liquor of it in her eyes. The next thing she waking looks upon, be it on lion or bear or wolf or bull, or meddling monkey or busy ape, she shall pursue it with the soul of love. And ere I take this charm from off her sight, as I can do with another herb, I'll make her render up her page to me. But who comes here? I am invisible, and I will overhear their conference.
I love thee not, therefore pursue me not. Where is Lysander, fair Hermia? The one slave, the other slave me. Hence get thee gone, and follow me no more.
You draw me, you hard-hearted adamant, but yet you draw not iron, for my heart is as true as steel. Leaving your power to draw, I shall have no power but to follow you.
Do I entice you? Do I speak to you fair? Or rather, do I not in plainest truth tell you I do not, nor I cannot love you?
And even for that, do I love you the more? I am your Spaniel, I know Demetrius, but when you leave me, I will fawn on you. Dear sweetie, but as your Spaniel, spurn me, strike me, neglect me, lose me, only give me leave unworthy as I am to follow you. What worse place can I beg in your love? And yet a place of higher respect with me than to be used as you use your dog.
Tempt not too much the hatred of my spirit, for I am sick when I do look on thee.
And I am sick when I look not on you.
You do repeat your modesty too much to leave this city and commit yourself into the hands of one that loves you not. To trust the opportunity at night and the ill counsel of a desert place with the rich worth of your virginity.
Your virtue is my privilege. For that, it is not night when I do see your face. Therefore, I think I am not in the night. Nor doth this wood lack worlds of company. For you and my respect are all the world. And how can it be said I am alone when all the world is here to look on me?
No, I'll run from me and hide me in the breaks and lead you to the mercy of wild beasts.
Still wild has not such a heart as you. Run when you will, the story shall be changed. Apollo flies and Daphne holds the chase.
I will not say thy questions, let me go. Or, if thou follow me, do not believe that I shall do thee mischief in the woods.
Aye, in the temple, in the town, the field, you do me mischief. By Demetrius, your wrongs to set a scandal on my sex. I cannot fight for love, as men may do. We should be wooed, and we are not made to woo. I'll follow thee and make a heaven of hell to die upon the hand I love so well.
Fairly canopied with sweet musk roses and eglantine. There sleeps Titania, sometime of night, lulled in these flowers with dances and delight. Take thou something, and seek through this grove. A sweet Athenian lady is in love with a disdainful youth. Anoint his eyes, but do it when the next thing he espies may be the lady, and look thou meet me ere the first cockcrow.
Fear not, my lord. Your servant shall do so.
Come, now a rattle and a fairy song. Then, for the third part of a minute, hence. And our quaint spirits, sing me now asleep. Then to your offices and let me rest.
You spotted snakes with double tongue, thorny hedgehogs be not seen. Newts and blind worms do no wrong. Come not near our fairy queen. Sweet lullaby. Never harm nor spell nor charm. Come, come, lovely lady, night. So good night, lullaby.
When thou dost wake, do it for thy true love take. Love and language for his sake, be it on ouse or cat, bear, hard or boar with bristled hair. In thy eye shall appear, when thou wakest, it is thy dear. Wake when some vile thing is near.
And to speak troth, I have forgot our way. Well, rest us here if you think it good, and tarry for the comfort of the day.
Be it so, Lysander, find you out of bed, for I upon this bank will rest my head.
One turf shall serve as pillow for us both. One heart, one bed, two bosoms, and one throat.
Nay, good Lysander, for my sake, my dear, lay further off yet. Why so near?
Take the sense within my innocence. Love takes the meaning in love's conference. I mean that my heart into yours is knit, so that but one heart we can make of it. Two bosoms interchained with an oath, and then two bosoms in a single throat. So by your side no better me deny, for lying so for me I do not lie.
Lysander riddles very prettily. Now which beshrew my manners and my pride, if Hermia must say Lysander lied. But, gentle friend, for love and courtesy, lay further off. In human modesty, such separation as may well be said becomes a virtuous bachelor and a maid. So far be distant, and good night, sweet friend. Thy love your uncle should let me life end.
Amen, amen. To that fair prayer say I. Then end life when I end loyalty. Here is my bed. Sleep give thee all his rest.
With hands that wish the wisher's eyes be pressed.
Through the forest I have gone, but Athenian found I none, on whose eyes I might approve this flower's force, stirring love. Night in silence. Who is here? Weeds of Athens he doth wear. This is he, my master said, despised the Athenian maid. And here the maiden, sleeping sound, on the dank and dirty ground, pretty soul. She durst not lie near this lack love, this kill courtesy, churl. Upon thine eyes I throw all the power this charm doth owe. When thou wakest, let love forbid, sleep his seat on thine eyelid. And so awake when I am gone, for I must now to Oban.
Endures the hence, and do not harm me thus.
Oh, wilt thou gently leave me? Do not so.
Stay! On thy payroll, I alone will go.
I am out of breath in this fun chase. The more my prayer, the lesser is my grace. Happy is Hermia, wheresoe'er she lies, for she hath blessed and attractive eyes. How keep her eyes so bright, not with salt tears? If so, mine eyes are oftener washed than hers. No, no, I am as ugly as a bear, for beasts that make me run away for fear. Who is here? Lysander? On the ground. Dead or asleep? I see no blood, no wound. Lysander, if you live, good sir, awake.
And run through fire I will for thy sweet sake. Transparent Helena, nature shows art that through thy bosom makes me see thy heart. Where is Demetrius? Oh, how fit a word is that vile name to perish on my sword.
Do not say so, Lysander. Say not so. But though he loved your Hermia, Lord, what though? If Hermia still loves you, then be content.
Content with Hermia? No, I do repent the tedious minutes I with her have spent, not Hermia, but Helena I love, that would not change a raven for a dove. The will of man is by this reason swayed, and reason says you are the worthier mate. And touching now the point of human skill, reason becomes the marshal to my will, and leads me to your eyes, where I o'erlook love's stories written in love's richest book.
Wherefore man refused, should of another therefore be abused?
She sees not Hermia. Hermia sleeps thou there. And never mayest thou come Lysander near. For as a surfeit of the sweetest things, the deepest loathing to the stomach brings. And all my powers address her love and might to honor Helena and to be her knight.
Help me! Lysander, help me! Do thy best to pluck this crawling serpent from my breast! I me for pity, what a dream was here! Lysander, look how I do quake with fear! Me thought a serpent ate my heart away, and you sat smiling at his cruel prey. Lysander? What? Removed? Lysander, Lord, what? Out of hearing? Gone? No sound, no word? Alack! Speak! And if you hear, speak of all loves I swoon almost with fear. No? Then I well perceive you are not nigh. Either death or you will find immediately.
Are we all met? Pat, here's a marvelous, convenient place for our rehearsal. This green cloth shall be our stage, and we will do it in action, as we will do it before the Duke.
Peter Quince.
What sayest thou, bully boss?
There are things in this comedy of Pyrrhus and Thisbe that will never please. First, Pyrrhus must draw a sword to kill himself, which the ladies cannot abide. How answer you that?
Fire lack and a parlous fear.
I believe we must leave the killing out when all is done.
Not a whit. I have a device to make all well. Write me a prologue, and let the prologue seem to say that we will do no harm with our swords. That Pyrrhus is not killed indeed, and for a more better assurance that I, Pyrrhus, am not Pyrrhus, but Nick Bottom the Weaver. This will put them out of fear.
Well, we will have such a prologue, and it shall be written in 8 and 6.
No, make it 2 more shall be written in 8 and 8.
Will the ladies not be afeard of the lion?
I fear it, I promise you.
I grant you, friends, you ought to consider yourselves to bring in, God shield us. A lion among ladies is the most dreadful thing. There's not a more fearful wildfowl than your lion living. We ought to look to it.
Therefore, another prologue must tell he is not a lion.
Nay, you must name his name, and half his face must be seen through the lion's neck, and he must speak through, saying thus, or to the same effect, ladies, or fair ladies, I would wish you, or I would request you, or I would entreat you, not to fear, not to tremble, my life for yours. If you think I come hither as a lion, for pity of my life, I am a man as other men are, and you must come forth saying plainly that you are snug the joint.
Well, it shall be so, but there's 2 hard things. That is to bring the moonlight into the chamber, for you know Pyrrhus and Thisbe meet by moonlight.
Doth the moon shine that night we play our play?
Calendar, look at home now. Find out moonshine. Find out moonshine.
Yes, the doth shine that night.
Then we leave a casement of the great chamber window, where we play open, and it shall shine through the casement.
Aye, or else one must come in with a bush of thorns and a lanthorn and say he comes to disfigure or to present the person of moonshine. But then there's another thing. For we must have a ball in the great chamber, for Pyramus and Thisbe says the sword didn't talk for the chink of a wall.
You can never bring in a wall. What say you, Bob?
Some man, woman, or other must present wall. Have some loam, or some plaster, or some rough cast about them to present wall. And holding his fingers thus, through which Pyramus and Thisbe may whisper. If that may be, then all is well. Come, sit down, every mother's son, and rehearse your parts. Pyramus, you begin. When you have spoken your speech, enter into that break, and so everyone, according to his cue.
What hempen homespuns have we swaggering here? So near the cradle of the fairy queen. What a strange play toward. I'll be an auditor, an actor too, perhaps, if I see cause.
Speak, Pyramus. Thisbe, stand forth. Thisbe! The flowers of odious sing.
Odors.
Odors. Savor sweet, so hath thy breath. Hark! A voice. Say me here a while. To thee by I will appear.
Stranger Pyramus than e'er played here.
Must I speak now?
I marry must you, for you must understand that he goes but to see a noise that he heard, and is to come again.
Most
Most radiant Pyramus, most lily-white of hue, of color like the red rose on triumphant briar, most frisky, juvenile, and eke, most lovely Jew, as true as truest horse that yet would never tire, I'll meet thee, Pyramus, at Nidi's tomb.
Nidi's tomb? Man, you must not speak that. The answer to Pyramus, speak all your part at once, cues and all. Pyramus, enter your cues past. It is never tired.
As truest horse that yet would never tire.
Thou wilt there, Thisbe. Our only thine. Oh, monstrous. Oh, strange. We are haunted. Fray masters, fly masters, help.
I'll follow you. I'll lead you back around through bog, through bush, through brake, through briar. Sometimes a horse I'll be, sometimes a hound, a hog, a headless bear, sometimes a fire. And neigh and bark and run and roar and burn. The horse will bear fire at every turn.
Why do they run? This is to make me afeard.
Oh, Bottom, thou art changed. What do I see on thee?
What do you see? See an ass on the throne, do you?
Bless thee, Bottom, bless thee, thou art translated.
I see your knavery. This is to make an ass of me, to frighten me if they could. I will not stir from this place. I will walk up and down here, and I will sing, so they shall hear. I am not afraid.
So cock, so black of hue, with orange tonic veil, but brasso if there's no touching, and red with lead all well.
What angel wakes me from my flowery bed?
The finch, the sparrow, and the lark, playing song cuckoo gray,
whose no command many doth mock, and dares not answer.
I pray thee, gentle mortal, sing again. Mine ear is much enamored of thy note, so is mine eye enthralled to thy shape, and thy fair virtues perforce doth move me on the first view to say, to swear, I love thee.
The faint sparrow and the lark, whose note many men doth mock, and a plain song cuckoo gray, whose man dares not answer, nay!
Thou art wise as thou art beautiful.
Not so neither, mistress. If I had enough wit to get out of this wood, I would have enough to serve my own turn.
I would not desire to go. Thou shalt remain here whether thou wilt or no. I am a spirit of no common right. The summer still doth tend upon my state, and I do love thee, therefore go with me. I'll give thee fairies to attend on me. They shall fetch thee jewels from the deep and sing while on pressed flowers doth sleep. I will purge thy mortal grossness, so that thou like an airy spirit go. Peace blossom, cobweb, moth, and mustard seed.
Ready?
And I.
And I.
Where shall we go?
Be kind and courteous to this gentleman, laugh at his walks and gambol at his eyes. Feed him with apricots and dewberries, with purple grapes, green figs, and mulberries. To have my love to bed and to arise, and pluck the wings from painted butterflies. To fan the moonbeams from his sleeping eyes. Nod to him, elves, and do him courtesy.
Hail, mortal.
Hail.
I cry your worship's mercy heartily. Your name, I beseech you, sir.
Come.
Thanks, Monsieur Combat. Your name, Monsieur.
Peace blossom.
Peace Blossom. Commend me to your mother, Mistress Squash, and your father, Master Peacecock. I shall desire you more acquaintance too. Your name, honest gentleman.
Mustard seed.
Good Master Mustard Seed. I know your patience well, I promise. You your kindred have made mine eyes water ere now. I shall desire you more acquaintance too. Your name, honest gentleman.
Come, wait upon him, lead him to my bower. The moon, methinks, looks with a watery eye, and when she weeps, weeps every little flower, lamenting some enforced chastity. Tie up my love's tongue, bring him silently.
I wonder if Titania be awakened. Then what it was that next came along, she was stood on an extremity. Here comes my messenger. How now, that spirit? What night will know about this haunted grove?
My mistress, with a monster, is in love, near to her close and consecrated bower, while she was in her doting sleeping hour. A crew of patches, rude mechanicals that were bred upon Athenian stalls, were met together to rehearse a play intended for great Theseus's nuptial day. I led them on in distracted fear and left sweet Pyramus translated there, when, in that moment, so it came to pass, Titania waked and straightway loved and asked.
This was a better than I could devise. But hast thou left the Athenian's eyes with the love juice, as I did bid thee do?
I took me to sleep. That is finished too. And the Athenian woman by her side, that when he waketh of force, she must be I.
Stand close, this is the same Athenian.
This is the woman, but not this the man.
Oh, I rebuke you, him that loves you so. Life are so bitter, bitter foe.
Now I but chide that I should use the words, but thou I fear has given me cause to curse. If thou hast slain Lysander in his sleep, being more shoes and blood, plunge in the deep and kill me too. The sun was not so true unto the day as he to me would have stolen away from sleeping Hermia. It cannot be. Thou hast murdered him. So should a murderer look. So dead, so grim.
So should the murderer look, and so should I. Pierced through the heart with your stern cruelty, yet you, the murderer, look as bright, as clear as young Venus in her glimmering sphere.
What's this to my Lysander? Where is he? Oh, good Demetrius, wilt thou give him me?
I'd rather give his carcass to my hounds.
How dog, how cur, thou drivest me past the bounds of maiden's patience. Hast thou slain him then? Henceforth be never number it among men. Oh, once, tell true, even for my sake. Durst thou have looked upon him being awake, and hast thou killed him sleeping? Oh, brave touch! Could not a worm, an adder do so much?
You spent your passion on a misprized mood. I am not guilty of Lysander's blood, nor is he dead, for aught that I can tell.
I pray thee, tell me then that he is well.
And if I could, what should I get there for?
A privilege. Never to see me more, and from thy hated presence part I so. See me no more, whether he be dead or no.
Well, there is no following her in this fierce fate. Here, therefore, for a while I will remain. So, sorrow's heaviness doth ever grow, for debt that bankruptcy doth sorrow owe, which now in some slight measure you pay. And for his tender, here I make some stay. What hast thou done? Thou hast mistaken quite, and laid the love cues on some true love side. Of thy misprison which perforce ensue, some true love turned and not a false turned true.
Then fate o'errules that one man holding troth, a million fail, confounding oath by oath.
About the wood goes swifter than the wind, and Helena of Athens looked up on. Old fancy sick, and he is, and pale of tear, with sighs of love that cost the fresh blood dear. By some illusion, look thou bring him near, all turn his eyes against you to appear.
I go. Look how I go. Swifter than an arrow from the Tartar's bow.
Flower of this purple dye, hid with Cupid's archer, sinking apple of his eye. With his love he doth espy, lets her shine as gloriously as Venus of the sky. When thou wakest, if he be by, beg of her for remedy.
Captain of our fairy band, Helena, ace-haired hand, and the youth mistook by me pleading for a lover's fee. Shall we therefore pageant see?
Lord, what fools these mortals be!
Stand aside, the noise they make will cause Demetrius to awake.
Then we'll two at once be one, and must needs be sport alone. And these things that best please me, that befall preposterously.
Why should you think I woo and scorn? Scorn and derision never come in tears. Look, when I vow, I weep. How can these things in me seem scorn to you?
You do advance your cunning more and more, when truth kills truth. Oh, devilish holy friend, these vows are Hermia's. Will you give her over? Weigh oath with oath, and you will nothing weigh. We vows to her and me in two scale, real, even wed, and both as light as hails.
I had no judgment when to her I swore.
None in my mind, how do you give her over?
Demetrius loves Hermia, and he loves not you.
Oh, Helena! God is made perfect divine. To what my love shall compare thine eyes? Crystal is money, oh, how bright and show thy lips! Those kissing cherries tempting Rome. Hold this not thy hand, let me kiss this princess of your life, this seal of bliss.
Oh, spite! Oh, well! I see you both are bent to set against me for your merriment. If you were civil and knew
foreign show. You will not use a gentle beauty so, to vow and swear and super praise my parts when I am sure you hate me with your hearts. You both are rivals, and love Hermia, and now both rivals to mock Helena. A trim exploit, a manly enterprise to conjure tears up in a poor maid's eyes. With your derision, none of noble sort would so offend a virgin and extort a poor soul's patience, all to make you sport.
Demetrius, you are unkind. Be not so, for you love Hermia. This you know, I know. And here, with all goodwill, with all my heart and Hermia's love, I yield you up my part. And yours in Helen to me bequeath, for whom I love and will till my death.
Never did mockers waste more idle breath.
Lysander, keep thy Hermia. I will not. If e'er I left her, all that love is gone. My heart to her, but as guest wise sojourn, and now to Helen is at home returning. There to remain.
Helen, it is not so.
Spare not the fate thou dost not know, lest to thy peril thou abide here. Look where thy love comes, yonder is thy dear.
That from the eye his function takes, the ear more quick of apprehension makes, wherein it doth impair the seeing sense, it pays the hearing double recompense. Thou art not by mine eye, Lysander, found. Mine ear, I thank you, brought me to thy sound. But why unkindly dost thou leave me so?
Why should he stay whom love doth press to go?
What love can press Lysander from my side?
Lysander's life, that would not let him bide. Fair Helena, who more in guilt the night than all you fiery nose and eyes of light. Why seekest thou me? Could not this make thee know? The hate I bear for thee did make me leave thee so.
You speak not as you think, it cannot be.
Lo, she is one of this confederacy. Now I perceive they have conjoined all three to fashion this false sport in spite of me. Injurious Hermia, most ungrateful maid, have you conspired? Have you with these contrived to make me conspire? Is all the counsel that we two have shared, the sisters' vows, the hours that we have spent, when we have chid the hasty-footed time for parting us, is it all forgot? All school days friendship, childhood innocence, like to a double cherry seeming parted, but yet in union in partition. Two berries molded with one stem, so with two seeming bodies, but one heart. And will you rent our ancient love asunder to join with men in scorning your poor friend? It is not friendly, it is not maidenly. Our sex as well as I may chide you for it, though I alone do feel the injury.
I am amazed at your passionate words. I scorn you not. It seems that you scorn me.
Have you not said, Lysander, as in scorn, to follow me and praise my eyes and face, and made your other love, Demetrius, who even but now did spurn me with its foot, to call me goddess, nymph, divine, and rare, precious, celestial? Wherefore speaks he this to her he hates? And wherefore doth Lysander deny your love, so rich within his soul? And tender me, forsooth, affection, but by your setting on, by your consent, what thought I be not so in grace as you, so hung upon with love, so fortunate, but miserable most, to love unloved, this you should pity rather than despise.
I understand not what you mean by this.
I do persever. Counterfeit, sad looks, make mouth upon me when I turn my back. Wink each at other, hold the sweet jest up. This sport, well carried, shall be chronicled. If you had any pity, grace, or manners, you would not make me such an argument. Fare you well. 'Tis partly my own fault, which death or absence soon shall remedy.
Stay, gentle Helena, hear my excuse, my love, my life, my soul, fair Helena.
Oh, excellent!
Sweet! Do not scorn her so.
If she cannot entreat, I can compel.
Thou canst compel no more than she entreat. Thy threats have no more strength in her weak prayers. Helena, I love thee by my life, I do. I swear by that which I will lose for thee, to prove him false, that says I love thee not.
I say love thee more than he can do.
Away, you! If thou say so, withdraw and prove it too.
Quick, come!
I stand there where to kids all
Away, you!
No, he'll seem to break loose. Take oath you would follow, but yet come on. You are a tame man. Go.
Getting off, thou cat, thou bird, wild thing, let loose, and I'll shake thee from me like a serpent.
Why are you grown so rude? What changes this, sweet love?
Thy love out hated potion, loathe medicine, hence.
Do you not jest?
Yes, sooth, and so do you.
Demetrius, I will keep my word with thee.
I would I had your bond, I receive a weak bond hold too. I'll not trust your word.
What should I hurt her, strike her, kill her dead? Although I hate her, I'll not harm her so.
What can you do me greater harm than hate? Hate me, wherefore? Oh, me, what news, my love? Am I not Hermia? Are you not bystander? I am as fair as I was erewhile. Since night you loved me, yet since light you left me. Why? Then you left me. Oh, the gods forbid. In earnest shall I say?
I, by my life, and never did desire to see thee more. Therefore, be out of question, of doubt, of hope, be certain nothing true, or 'tis no jest, that I do hate thee, and love Helena!
You just what you think your possible duty of love. What have you created to win my love's heart from him?
Fine, if they have you no modesty, no maiden shame, no touch of bashfulness? What? You dare to stand from my gentle tongue? You lie, you cowardly, you puppet!
Puppet? Why so? Aye, that way goes the game. Now I perceive that she hath made compare between our statures. She hath urged her height, and with her personage, her tall personage, her height forsooth, she hath prevailed with him. And are you come so high in his esteem because I am so dwarfish and so low? How low am I, thou hated maiden? Speak! How low am I? I'm not yet so low that my nails can reach into thine eyes!
I pray you, though you mock me, gentlemen, let her not hurt me. I was never cursed. I have no gift at all in shrewishness. I have a right made for my cowardice. Let her not strike me. You perhaps may think because she is something lower than myself that I can match her.
Lower? Hark, again?
Hermia, do not be so bitter with me. I evermore did love you, Hermia. Ever did keep your counsels, never wronged you. Save that in love to Demetrius. I told him of yourself unto this point. He followed you for love, I followed him. But he hath chid me hence and threatened me to spring me, strike me. Nay, to kill me too. And now so you will let me quiet go. To Athens will I bear my folly back and follow you no further. Let me go. You see how simple and how fond I am.
Why? Get you gone. Who is it that hinders you?
A foolish heart that I leave here behind.
What, with Lysander?
With Demetrius!
Be not afraid, she shall not harm thee, Helena.
No, sir, she shall not, though you take her
Oh,
part.
but she is angry, she is keen and shrewd. She was a vixen when she went to school, and though she be but little, she is fierce.
Little? Again, nothing but low and little. Why would you suffer her to fly me thus?
Get you gone, you dwarf, you minimus of hindering not brass name, you bead, you acorn.
You want to vicious in her behalf that sworn for services. Let her alone. Speak not of me. Take not her part. For if thou dost intend there is a little show of love true, thou shalt abide it.
Now she holds me not. Now follow if thou darest to try whose right of thine or mine is most in Helena.
Follow, nay, I'll go with thee, cheek by jowl.
This is thy negligence! This is thy negligence! Do not mistake us, or else commit thy labors willfully!
Believe me, king of shadows, I mistook. Not you. Tell me I should know the man by the Athenian garment he had on, and so far blameless proves my enterprise that I have anointed an Athenian's eyes. And so far, I'm glad, so and sort, as this their jangling, I esteem a sport.
Thou seest these lovers, seek a place to fight. Hide therefore, Robin, overcast the night. The starry welkin that cover thou anon, with drooping fog as black as Acheron. Lead these testy rivals so astray, come not one within the other's way. Like to Lysander, sometime frame thy tongue, then stir Demetrius up with bitter wrong. And then rail thou like Demetrius, till over their brows death counterfeiting sleep, with leaden legs and batty wings off creep. Then crush this herb into Lysander's eye, whose liquor hath this virtuous property, to take from thence all error from his might, and make his eyeballs roll with wanton sight. Then lead the lovers back to Athens' land, and think no more of his night's actions than the fierce vexation of a dream. That I will to my fairy queen, and release her charmed eye from monsters' view and all things shall be.
My fair lord, this must be done with haste, for night swift dragons cut the clouds full fast, and yonder shines Aurora's harbinger, at whose approach ghosts wandering here and there troop home to churchyards. Damned spirits all already to the wormy beds have gone, for fear lest they should look their shames upon. They willfully themselves exile from light, and must for aye consort with black-browed night.
But we are spirits of another sort. I, with the morning's love, have oft made sport, and like a forester, the growths may tread, even till the eastern gate, all fiery red, opening on Neptune with fair blessed beams, turns yellow gold to salt green streams. But not stand haste, make no delay. We may effect business yet ere day.
Oh, up and down, up and down. I will lead them up and down. I am feared, in field and town, goblin lead them up and down. Here comes one.
Drop that proud Demetrius, speak thou now!
Here, villain, drawn and ready.
I will be with thee straight.
Follow my voice, to plainer ground.
I think. Speak again. Thou run away, thou coward, art thou fled? Speak, in some bush, where dost thou hide thy head?
Thou coward! Art thou bragging to the stars, telling the bushes that thou lookest for wars and wilt not come? Come recreant! Come, thou child, I'll whip thee with the rod. He is defiled that draws his sword on thee.
Yea, art thou there?
Follow my voice. We'll try no manhood here.
Ah! He goes before me, but still dares me on. When I come where he calls, then he is gone. The villain is much lighter heeled than I follow it fast. But faster he did fly. That fallen am I in dark uneven way. And here will rest me Come thou gentle day, for if but once thou show me thy grey light, I would find Demetrius and revenge this spite.
Ho, 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 coward! Why comest thou not?
Abide me if thou darest, for well I wot. Thou runnest before me, shifting every place, and darest not stand nor look me in the face. Where art thou now?
Come hither. I'm here.
Nay then, thou mockest me. Thou shalt buy this dear, if ever I thy face by daylight see. Now, go thy way. Fate misconstrued me to measure out my life on this cold bed. By day's approach, look to be visited.
Oh, weary night. Oh, dark and tedious night. Make thy hour, shine comfort and peace, that I may back to Athens from daylight, from these that my poor company detest. Sleep, that sometimes shuts up sorrow's eye. Steal me a while from my own company.
Yet but 3. Come one more, 2 of both kinds make up 4. Here she comes, cursed and sad. Cupid is a knavish lad, thus to make poor females mad.
Never so weary, never so in woe, bedabbled with the dew and torn with briars. I can no further crawl, no further go. My legs can keep no pace with my desires. Here I will rest me till the break of day. Heaven shield Lysander, if they be to pray.
On the ground, sleep sound. I'll apply to your eye. Gentle lover, remedy. When thou wakest, thou takest true delight in the sight of thy former lady's eye, and the country proverb known, every man shall have his own. Jack shall have Jill, naught shall go ill. The man shall have his Marigun again, and all shall be well.
Come, sit thee down upon this flowery bed. While I thy amiable cheeks do coy, and stick musk roses in thy sleek, smooth head, and kiss thy fair large ears, my gentle joy.
Where's Peace Blossom?
Ready?
Scratch my head, Peace Blossom. Where's Monsieur Colwyn?
Ready?
Good Monsieur Colwyn. Get you your weapons in your hand. Come in ready to hit. Pummel me on top of a thistle. Be careful, for fetch me the honey bag. But take care of the honey bag break not, for I would love to have you overflow with a honey bag. Where's Monsieur Mustardseed? Ready. Give me your knee, Monsieur Mustardseed. Pray, leave your courtesies.
Monsieur will.
Nothing good, Monsieur. Would help Captain Colwyn to scratch. I must do a barber's. I'm marvelous hairy good face, and I'm such a tender ass that if I had to tickle me, I must scratch.
What? Wilt thou hear some music, my sweet love?
I have a reasonable good ear for music.
Let's hear the tongues and
Or say, sweet love, what thou desirest to eat.
truly, a peck of provender. I can munch good dry oats. Methinks I have a great desire for a bottle of hay. Sweet hay. Hath no fellow. Julie, I could want a handful or two of dried peas, but let none of your people stir me, for I have an exposition of sleep come upon me.
Come, sleep thou, and I will wind thee in my arms. Fairies, be gone, and be always with. So doth the woodbine, the sweet honeysuckle gently entwist. The female ivy so enrings the barky fingers of the elm. Oh, how I love thee, how I dote on thee.
Welcome, good Robin. Seest thou this sweet sight? Her dotage now I do begin to pity, for meeting her of late behind the wood, seeking sweet favors for this hateful fool, I did upbraid her and fall out with her, for she his hairy temples rounded with a coronet of fresh and fragrant flowers. When I had at my pleasure taunted her, and she in mild terms begged my patience, I then did ask of her for change in the child, which straight away she gave me, and sent her fairy to bear him to my bower in fairyland. And now I have the boy, I will undo this hateful imperfection of her eyes. But, gentle pup, take the transformed scalp from off the head of this Athenian swing, that he, awaiting when the others do, may back to Athens again repair, and think no more of this night's accidents but as the fierce fixation of a dream. But first, I will release the fairy queen. Be as thou was wont to be, see as thou was wont to see. Dian's bud over Cupid's flower hath such force and blessed power. Now, Titania, wake you, my sweet queen.
My Oberon, what visions have I seen? Methought I was enamored of an ass.
There lies your love.
How came these things to pass? Oh, how mine eye do loathe his visage now.
Silence one. Robin, take off his head. Titania, music call, and strike more dead than common sleep. All these 5 consents.
Music hope, music such as charmeth sleep.
Now, when thou wakest with thine own fool's eyes,
Then, my queen, take hands with me, and rock the ground whereon these sleepers be. Now thou and I are new with amity, and will tomorrow midnight solemnly dance in Duke Theseus' house triumphantly, and bless it all to fair prosperity. There will the pairs of faithful lovers be wedded with Theseus, all in jollity.
my fairy king, attend and mark. I do hear the morning lark.
Then, my queen, in silence sat, trip we after the night's king. We the globe can compass soon, swifter than the wandering wind.
Come, my lord, and in our flight, tell me how it came this night that I, sleeping here, was found with these mortals on the ground.
Wake me when my cue comes, for mine next is a fair appearance.
Peter Quince?
Flute, the bellows mender.
Snout, the tinker.
Starling? Oh, God's my life! Stolen heads left me asleep! I have had a most rare vision. I have had a dream. If man can expound what that dream is, man is but an ass. Methought I was. There's no man that can tell you what methought I was. What methought
I have. The eye of man hath not heard. The ear of man hath not seen. But hand of man is not able to taste. His tongue not able to conceive. His heart able to report what my dream was. I will get Peter Quint to write a ballad of this dream. It shall be called Bottom's Dream, because it hath no bottom. I shall sing it at the latter end of a play, before the Duke and the Duchess. Great venture, for the more gracious, I will sing it at her death.
Go, one of you, find out the forester, and since we have the word of the day, my love shall hear the music of my hounds.
I was with Hercules in Cadmus once, when in a wood of Crete I bade the bear. With hounds of Sparta, never did I hear such gallant chiding, for, besides the groves of the skies, the mountains, every region near seem all, one mutual cry I never heard. So musical a discord, such sweet thunder.
My hounds are bred of the Spartan kind, with ears that sweep away the morning dew. Each under each, a cry more tunable was never hollowed to, nor mounted in mouth like bells. But soft, what nymphs are these?
My lord, this is my daughter here asleep. This Lysander. This Demetrius is. This Helena! Oh, Nedar's Helena. I wonder of their being here together.
No doubt they rose up early and observed the rite of May, and came here to grace our solemnity. But speak, is not this the day that your daughter should give the answer of her choice?
It is, my lord.
Go bid the huntsmen wake them with their horns. Good morrow, Saint friend. Good morrow, friend. St. Valentine's is past. Think of these little birds but a couple now?
Pardon, my lord?
I pray you will stand up. I know you two are rival enemies. How comes this gentle concord in the world that you can sleep by hate and fear no enemy?
My lord, I shall reply amazingly, absolutely half waking, but as yet, as I think, so I speak. So bethinks me. So it is. I came with Hermia hither. Our intent was to be gone from Athens, where we might without the peril of the Athenians.
Enough! Enough, my lord! You have enough! I beg the law upon his head! They have stolen away! They would have Demetrius, thereby to have defeated you and me. You of your wife, and me of my consent. Of my consent, that she should be your wife!
Lord! Fair Helen told me of their stealth, of this their purpose hidden to this wood, and I in fury hither followed them. Fair Helen I faith in following me. But, my good Lord, I wot not by what power, but by some power it is. My love to Hermia, melted as the snow. Seems to me now as remembrance of an idle thought, which in my childhood I did doubt upon, and all the faith, the virtue of my heart, the object and pleasure of my night is only Helena. To her, my lord, was I betrothed ere I saw Hermia. But, like in sickness did I loathe this food, but, as in health come to my natural taste. Now I do wish it, love it, long for it, and will forevermore be true to it.
Fair lovers, you are fortunately met. Of this discourse we will hear more anon. Egas, I will overbear your will. For by and by in the temple of us, these pairs of lovers shall be terminated. And now the morning is something more. A boy with us to the temple, 3 and 3, will hold a feast in great solemnity. Come, Paula.
These things seem small and undistinguishable.
Methinks I see these things with parted eye when everything seems double. So methinks, and I have found Demetrius like a jewel. I know that not I know.
Are you sure that we are awake? It seems to me that yet we sleep, we dream. Do not you think the Duke was here and bid us follow him?
Yeah, and my father? And Hippolyta.
And they did bid us follow the temple.
Why, then we are awake. Let us follow him. And by the way, let us recount our dreams.
have you sent to Bottom's house? Is he come home yet?
He cannot be heard of. Out of doubt he is transported.
If you come not, then the play is marred. It goes not forward, doth it?
It is not possible. You have not a man in all of Athens able to discharge Pyramus, but he.
No, he hath simply the best wit of any handicraft man in Athens.
Yea, and the best person too. And he is a very paramour for a sweet voice.
You must say paragon. A paramour is, God bless us, a thing of naught.
Masters, the Duke is coming from the temple, and there's 2 or 3 lords and ladies more merry. If our sport had gone forward, we'd all been made mad.
Oh, sweet bully Bottom, thus hath he lost sixpence a day during his life. He could not have escaped 6 pence a day, and the Duke had not given him 6 pence a day for playing Pyramus. I'll be hanged. He would have deserved it, 6 pence a day in Pyramus or nothing.
Where are these lads?
Where are their hearts?
Bottom! Almost horrendous day, almost happy hour.
Masters, I am discoursed to wonders. But ask me not what. For if I tell you I have no truth in it, I'll tell you right as a fellow.
What is here, sweet Bottom?
Not a word of me. All I will tell you is that the Duke hath died. Get your apparel together. New strings to your beards, new ribbons to your pumps. For the short and the long is, our play is preferred. Let Bisbee have clean linen, and let him place the lion not to pare his nails, or they shall hang out as a lion's claws. And for most your actors, need no onions nor garlic, for we are to utter sweet breath. I do not doubt but to hear him say, this is a sweet comedy. Now, no more words. Go away! Go away!
The lunatic, the lover, and the poet are of imagination all compact. One sees more devils than that to help him hold. That is the lunatic. The lover, just as frantic, sees Helen's beauty in a brow of Egypt. The poet's pen, in fine frenzy rolling, doth glance from heaven to from earth to heaven, and his imagination bodies forth. The poet's pen turns them to shapes, and gives them airy nothing, a local habitation, and a name. Such tricks have strong imagination, that if it could apprehend some joy, it could comprehend the bringer of that joy. Or in the night, imagining some fear, how easy is a bush supposed to bear?
But all of the story of the night untold, and all their minds transfigured so together, more witnesseth than fancy's images, and grows to something of great constancy. But however, strange and admirable.
Here comes the lovers, full of joy and mirth. Joy, gentle friends, joy and fresh days of love accompany your hearts.
More than to us, waiting your royal walks, your board, your bed.
Come now. What mass, what dances shall we have to wear away the long age of 3 hours between our after supper and bedtime? Is there no play to ease the anguish of the torturing hour? Call, Philistine.
Here, mighty Theseus.
Say, what abridgment have you for this evening? What mass, what music? How shall we beguile the lazy time, if not with some delight?
There is a brief how many sports are right. Make choice of which your highness will see first.
centaurs to be sung by an Athenian eunuch to the harp. This is an old device. The riot of the gypsy bacchanals, tearing the Thracian singer in their rage. We'll have none of that. The thrice three muses, mourning the death of learning, late deceased in vigor. This is some satire, keen and critical, not sorting with the nuptial ceremony. A tedious brief scene of young Pyramus and his love Thisbe. Very tragical mirth. Merry and tragical. Tedious and brief. That is hot ice and wondrous strange snow. How shall we find the concord of this discourse?
A play there is, my lord, some 10 words long, which is as brief as I have known a play. But by 10 words, my lord, it is too long, which makes it tedious. For in all the play, there is not one word act, one play of fitted and tragical, my noble lord, it is. For Pyramus therein doth kill himself, which when I saw rehearsed, I must confess, made mine eyes water. But the more merry tears, the passion of loud laughter never shed.
What are they that you play?
Hard-handed men that work in Athens here, which never labored in their minds till now, and now have toiled their unbreathed memories with this same play against your nuptial.
And we'll hear it.
No, my noble lord, it is not for you, for I have heard it over, and it is nothing, nothing in the world, unless you can find sport in their tents, extremely stretched with cruel pay to do you service.
We will hear that play. For never anything can be so amiss when simpleness and duty tender it. Go, bring them in and take your places, ladies.
Wretchedness or charge, and duty in its service perishing.
Why, gentle sweet, you shall hear no such thing.
He says they can do nothing in this kind.
The kind are we to give them thanks to nothing. Our sport shall be to take what they mistake, and what simpleness, or what simple duty cannot do, noble respect takes in might, not merit. Love, therefore, and tongue-tied simplicity, and least speak most to my capacity.
So please your grace, the prologue is addressed.
Let him approach.
If we offend, it is with our goodwill that you should sing. We come not to offend, but to show our simple skill. That is the true beginning of our end. Consider then that we come but in despite. We do not come as minding to contest you. Our true intent is all for your delight. We are not here that should you here repent you. The actors are at hand, and by their show, you shall know all that you like to know.
This fellow doth not stand upon points.
Rate his prologue like a rough colt. He knows not the stop. A good moral, my lord. It is not enough to speak, but to speak truth.
Indeed, he hath played on his prologue like a child on a recorder.
His speech is like a tangled chain, nothing impaired, but all disordered. Who's next?
Gentles, perchance you wonder at this show, but wonder on till truth make all things plain. This man is Pyramus, if you would know. This beauteous lady. Thisbe is certain. This man with line and rough cast doth present wall, that vile wall which did these lovers sunder, and through walls chink, poor souls they are content to whisper, at which let no man look. This man with land form, dog, and bush of thorns presenteth moonshine. For if you'll know, by moonshine did these lovers sing no scorn to meet at Nina's tomb. There to woo. This grisly beast, lion, hight by name, the trusty Thisbe, coming first by night, did scare away, or rather, did affright. And as she fled, her mantle she did fall, which lion, vile, with bloody mouth did stain. Anon comes Pyramus, sweet youth and tall, and finds his trusty Thisbe's mantle slain, whereat with blade, with bloody, blameful blade, he bravely broached his boiling bloody breast, and Thisbe, tarrying in mulberry shade, and his dagger drew, and died. For all the rest, let lion, moonshine, wall, and lovers twain at large discourse, while here they do remain.
I wonder if the lion be to speak. No wonder, my lord, one lion may when many asses do.
O grim-looking night, O night diffuse of black, O night whichever art when day is not, O night, alack, alack, alack. I fear my Thisbe's promises forgot. And thou, wall, O sweet and lovely wall, who stands within her father's ground and mine, and thou, wall, O sweet, O lovely wall, show me thy hole to bloom through with mine eye. But what do I see? No Thisbe do I see. Thanks, courteous wall, Jove showed me well for this. Oh, cursed wall, wicked wall, cursed be thy stones for thus deceiving me.
The wall, methinks, being sensible, should curse again.
No, good sir, I assure you. So, deceiving me is Thisbe's cue. She is to enter now, and I'm to spire through the hole. She'll fall past, I told you. Yonder, she comes.
Oh, well, full often hast thou heard my moans, for parting my fair Pyramus and me. My cherry lips have often kissed thy stones with lime and hair knit up in thee.
I look to wall, I see a voice. To spy, and I hear red Thisbe's face. Thisbe!
My love thou art, my love I think.
Think thou wilt, I am my lover's grace. Kiss me through the hole of this vile wall.
I kiss the wall's hole. My lips at all.
Wilt thou meet me knitting these two straight away?
Time knife, time death, I come without delay.
Thus have I, wall, my part discharged so, and being done thus, wall away doth go. Now is the meal down between the two. No remedy, my lord. imagination invent them.
It must be your imagination then, not theirs.
If we imagine them no worse than they of themselves, they pass for excellent men. Here come two noble beasts, a man and a lion.
You, ladies, you, whose gentle hearts do fear, the smallest monster's mouse that creeps on four, you may both perchance both quake and tremble here, when lion and wildest rage doth roar. Then know that I, one snug joiner, am a lion fell, nor else no lion's dam, for if I should as lion come and strike into this place, your pity on my life.
A very good, gentle beast, of good conscience.
The very best of the beast, my lord, that e'er I saw.
It is well. Leave it to his discretion, and let us listen to the moon.
This lanthorn doth the horned moon present.
He should have worn the horns on his head.
His horns are invisible, and it is invisible within the circumference.
This lanthorn doth the horned moon present. Myself, the man in the moon, do seem to be.
This is the greatest error of all the rest. He should be put into the lanthorn. How else is he the man in the moon?
He dares not come therefore to candle, for you see, it is already in snuff.
I am aweary of this moon. Would he would change.
Proceed, moon.
All I have to say is that this lanthorn is the moon. I, the man in the moon. This thorn bush, my thorn bush, and this dog, my dog.
Why, all these should be in the lanthorn, for all these are in the moon. But silence, here comes Thisbe.
This is old Minnie's tomb. Where is my lamb?
Roar!
Well, roar lion.
Well run, Thisbe. Well shown.
Oh, truly, the moon shines with a good grace.
Well moused, lion.
And so the lion vanished.
And then came the Pyramus.
I thank thee, moon, for my sweet beams, for shining now so bright, for a golden, gracious, glittering gleams. I trust to take of you the truest Thisbe's sight. Oh! 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 Yes! What dreadful dole is here? My Thisbe's mantle good would stain the blood. Approach, ye furious fell. Cut thread and from. Quell, conclude, crush, and quell.
This, passion and the death of a dear friend would go near to make a man look sad.
Bestir my heart, but I pity the man.
Wherefore nature did its foul lion's frame, since lying vile hath deflowered my dear. Out, trusty blade, and I that left pack were harped off up. And thus I die, thus. And now I am dead, and now I am fled. My soul is in the sky. Moon, take thy flight, town, lose thy light, and now die.
He might yet recover and prove an ass.
How chance moonshine is gone before Thisbe comes back and finds her lover?
She shall find him by starlight. Here she comes, and her passion ends the play.
Methinks she should not use a long one for such a pyramid. I hope she will be brief.
We'll turn the balance. Which Pyramus, which Thisbe is the better? He for a man, God born to she for a woman. God bless us.
She hath spied him already with her sweet eyes.
Asleep, my love. What? Dead, my dove. Oh, Pyramus, arise! Speak. Quite dumb. Dead. A tomb must cover thy sweet eyes. These my lips, this cherry nose, these yellow cowslip cheeks are gone.
lovers make moan. His eyes were green as leeks, oh sisters three, come to me with hands as pale as milk. Lay them in gore, since you have shore with shears his thread of silk. Tongue, not a word. Come, trusty sword. Come, blade, my breast embrued. Farewell, friends. Thus this beat ends. Do.
Shine a line or left to bury the dead.
I am wall too.
No, I assure you. Below the part of Fathers is down. Would you like to hear an epilogue? Or a burgomaster to of our comment?
No epilogue, I pray you. For your play needs no excuse. Never excuse. For when all the players are dead, there needs no one to be blamed. Merely, if he that writ it had played Pyramus and hanged himself in Thisby's garter, it would have been a fine tragedy. And so truly it is, and very notably does come. But come, your bury mask, and leave your epilogue alone.
Now the hungry lion roars, and the wolf behowls the moon, whilst the heavy plowman snores, all with weary task o'erdone. Now the wasted brands do glow, while the screech owl, screeching loud, puts the wretch that lies in woe in remembrance of the shroud. Now it is that time of night that the graves, all gaping wide, everyone lets forth his sprite in the churchway paths to glide. And we fairies that do run by the triple Hecate's team from the presence of the sun, following darkness like a dream, now are frolic. Not a mouse shall disturb this hallowed house. I am sent with broom before to sweep the dust behind the door.
Now until the break of day, through this house each fairy stray. What's wrong? Hold on. By the dead and drowsy fire, every elf and fairy sprite hop as light as bird from briar, and the ditty after me sing and dance it trippingly.
First, rehearse your song by rote, to each word a warbling note. Hand in hand with fairy grace will we sing it and bless this place.
Now until the break of day, through this house each fairy stray, to the best bride that will we, which by us shall blessed be. And to the issue there create, ever shall be fortunate. There shall all the berries of lovers be, ever true and loving be. So shall the owner of it blessed, ever shall in safety rest. Trip away, make no stay, meet me all by break of day.
If we shadows have offended, think but this, and all is mended, that you all have slumbered here, while these visions did appear, and this weak and idle theme, no more yielding but a dream. Gentles, do not reprehend. If you pardon, we will mend. As I am an honest puck. If we have unearned luck, now to scape the serpent's tongue, we will make amends ere long. Else, the puck, a liar call. So, good night unto you all. Give me your hands, if we be friends, and Robin shall restore amends.